You gotta have something real funny going on with your face to scratch your face out on your own cover. Not saying he does, but I'm just saying. What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email that's right here. But today, we are going to talk about this EP called Trials and Truth, and it comes to us from Khamali King. Now, Khamali is a 22-year-old MC from Palm Beach, Florida, and he actually wrote, mixed, mastered, and produced this whole thing. So I got to give him full credit for that. The only things that he didn't write, obviously, are the little skits and the guest verse on here. But he did everything else, and that is damn impressive. So if you want to check out this project, as well as his other music sites and links, just take a look at the information box I got for you underneath this video. Now, one of the strengths here for sure has got to be that production, man. I think he did a damn good job because it's very light, mellow, and a little bit jazzy. You're just going to hear some soft drums, nice bass lines, and very smooth keys throughout as well. So I think he had a very cohesive sound here, and the production was easily one of the things that I liked best about this one. So good job on that, Khamali. And when it comes to his rapping, it is all right, but there really isn't too much to his vocal style that sticks out. I actually think the guest verse from Dre's on Midwest on City of Angels is by far the best, and this track too would be my favorite. It does have some very velvety production, like I was just talking about on the intro there. And Drezon is rapping about the struggles of his mother and father and how he's just trying to do better, not just for himself, but for his family. So I appreciate that little come-up story that he's coming with. And as far as his vocals and flow, I think he just really stuck out on this EP. He really stole the show as far as the verses go. But that's not to say Khamali is bad on this track, because he fits in with his verse about how, you know what, you're just trying to make it when you can hear those ghetto birds overhead. On the hook, he's touching on just trying to survive in the belly of the beast. So there is a little bit of content here. Even though it doesn't go too deep, you can understand the message of just trying to succeed and make it despite some of the obstacles. So I did think that was a pretty cool track. I would say it's my favorite, but I felt like Khamali's vocals could have been upped a little bit. They just seem kind of low when compared to Drezon, although Drezon does have a bit more of an aggressive style, not overly aggressive, but he is spitting a bit harder, so that might have to do with it. But I did notice the mixing on the vocals being low on some of these other tracks as well, including on Trials, where again he's trying to compete and succeed while dodging these false dreams that are out there, but the vocals could definitely be lifted up on this one to help it out, because I understand the production is very mellow. Maybe he was trying to keep the mix nice and light, but I did have trouble hearing it when I had my speakers turned up all the way. There was a little bit of issue there happening with the mix. I mean, it's not always the same with everyone's headphones and speakers. I always listen in headphones and also speakers just to get the full effect, but I did notice the vocals could definitely be upped, man. It's not a big deal, just something little that I did have to make note of. And I do have to say I liked his bars on this track, because he has this one part where he's showing love to the MCs who really helped shape him and just the things they taught him, from Tupac to J. Cole to Kanye. I thought that was a really cool way to show love to your influences while also speaking on what they taught you and what you've kind of taken from them. That was a really cool idea, and I like how it tied in to this track. But I do really feel with his bars he could really improve his songwriting just by going deeper, because throughout this project you can tell that he's a thoughtful guy. He does have these ideas, but he kind of just scrapes the surface and doesn't go deep enough to really leave an impact, including on Prosper, where he talks a little bit about how he hasn't seen his father for so long, how his sister ran away, but he doesn't expand on these ideas enough to leave much of an impact other than just saying that some of these things are going on. So I think there are more stories to be told there, and jumping into that a bit deeper could really help. It's the same thing on Truths, where he's rapping about coming up in the rap game despite people doubting him, but there's not too interesting of an angle taken here. Like, there wasn't anything with the bars or the lyrics that blew me away and had me thinking I really had to tell everybody to come listen to this guy. So his rapping is definitely serviceable. I think it's all right. It doesn't ruin the project by any means, but the production is really what steals the show here. I think it's a very smooth ride. So if you like mellow sounds, you're going to appreciate listening through it, but don't go into this one expecting crazy content that's going to leave a huge impact on you and have you run around telling everyone about this crazy new MC you discovered. I just think if he works on expanding his songwriting and maybe tying in some better flows and cadences, he really would stick out much more. So I am going to go with a 2.5 out of 5. Not bad, not great, kind of just an average project that is saved by that production for sure. So maybe check it out if you want something nice and mellow. I think you might appreciate it just for that, if nothing else. But that's all I had to say about it. You can check it out for yourself and then hit me up in the comments section with your thoughts, and make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, man, where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and of course, man, you got to subscribe to my channel and check out my new Instagram page, LukeJamesBGN. Thank you for watching, everybody. I We'll see you next time.